Let's move to this legit or nah. And it takes us to Alabama football. Their head coach, Nick Saban, lost his first national title last night, dropping him to 5-1 all-time in national championship games at LSU and Alabama. We know his name is constantly linked to NFL jobs. A lot of buzz about him potentially going back to the NFL. Dylan, legit or nah, the loss in the national title game means Saban will not entertain any NFL offers.
That's legit. I think it's probably legit anyway, but I think for sure, if all you do is win, if all you do, and you go to 6-0, you tie Bear Bryant, you get your 5th at Alabama, you beat Clemson the 2nd year in a row, just pish to everyone in the SEC.
So easy.
College football playoff, 2 of the 3 of them, now you've won. If it just is that absolutely elementary for Nick Saban at this level, then maybe the real competitor in him who wants to see a challenge before him would say, all right, you know what? I know I can coach. I didn't really prove it on the professional level with my stint with the Dolphins. Let me entertain some offers from NFL GMs and NFL organizations. And if the right one comes my way, I'll take it and challenge myself because I'm just getting bored with all the winning here at college. With what last night did, it sort of allowed people to realize that Alabama and Nick Saban are human after all.
Oh, yeah.
That they're not just absolutely perfect. And I think it will re-motivate Nick to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to steal that trophy away from the Clemson Tigers and put it back where he feels like it belongs in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I think it'll, not that he needs any recommitment, not that he needs to re-motivate himself, but it at least proves to be still a challenge. To win at this level is so freaking hard, even for the best coach in college football history, Nick Saban.
So you know Nick Saban is going to put his head down, get back after it. As much as I'm sure Alabama fans were devastated, maybe that's a silver lining that their coach, after losing in that fashion,
that's a good point.
You know what I mean? He's not going to walk away. So feel good that even though you lost, your coach is going to be dedicated maybe to be there a few more years, because I know Nick Saban says it's all about the kids. He gets self-gratification from seeing kids graduate and turn into men. But I bet you deep down, he would like to get that 6 and tie Bear Bryant.
Definitely.
Maybe even get that 7.
Definitely.
And this pushed this down the road a little bit with him not getting 6 in this championship game.
Yeah, you wonder if you said to a diehard Alabama fan this morning, you said, listen, I know it feels like the world just collapsed on you. You lost with 1 second left. Be that as it may, would you sign up for right now, getting that close but losing the way you did on Monday night to ensure that Nick's going to be here through retirement, which is going to be at least another 6 years? Is that cool? I think a lot of Alabama fans would say, all right, you know what? We got close. I wish we won it. But maybe he would have started getting bored. And maybe 3 years down the line, we'd be looking for a coach and wishing that we could have lost that game so that we could ensure.
As crazy as it sounds.
Yeah, listen, you always want to win.
Yep.
But if that does come with a silver lining, like you mentioned, maybe there is a little sweet to go with the bitter from last night. And who knows what makes Nick tick. But I think for sure this is something that's going to have him going, even if it's just something saying, you know what? Maybe I needed to recruit better from the quarterback position. Maybe I got to figure out a way to ensure that in the last week of the season, we're not making a major coaching change. That if I need to figure that kind of stuff out, that we have that consistent stability from week 1 through the end of the year, especially if the end of the year is us playing for a national championship. I'm not put in a position where I have to make a coaching change at that juncture. So a lot of questions, but I think the one stable part of this will be that Nick Saban is going to stay and not going to be tempted to jump to the NFL yet again.
Tide fans, I'm sure, still feeling the pain, but Coach Nick Saban probably going to stay